Hello guys, this is Marty. We are back at it again with Final Fantasy VII. The reason why I didn't stream yesterday is because I had a friend that Larry kept begging me to do what's called a farm thing on Destiny 2 where you can get silver leaves. It's an exploit from hell. You know, where you just keep doing a mundane task several times, and you are just a repository while they are getting the, you know, the benefit. But either way, he was just wanting the best armor he could possibly have. So anyway, I'm working towards getting more videos out as much as possible, but we'll see what will happen, basically. I was thinking of making a VTuber thingy. I'm in talks with some people about it. Might do some Twitch stuff, who knows. I was thinking of, since my icon, you know, my little mascot character or whatever on my thumbnail is a Snorlax with a mic on his head. I was thinking of doing like maybe a Snorlax VTuber type deal. Now, once I figure out how to actually stream stuff off of the Switch, other than just PS5 and PC and all that whatnot, I'll do that more. I'll do that all day, if possible.
Get ready, enough. I'll fix this.
All clear. Now let's see what these bastards were up to.
Garrett, Cloud, over here. It looks like a few of its components are still in transit.
We'll see about that.
Could tamper a little with its loadout.
And give ourselves an edge?
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about?
Oh, there's something over there.
Huh? Find something?
Keycard. Might come in handy.
You think? Nice work. Think you can get it to work?
Needs a keycard.
Try that key card of yours.
Really?
M units, huh? I'm guessing that's some sort of component?
Yep. An enhancement powered by liquefied materia.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for disposal.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Serves you all right.
So far, so good.
Right. Let's move.
You think they're watching us? Even now?
Yep. Probably got a live feed.
Nothing we can do about it. Except smile for the folks at home.
You gotta love Barrett. He's funny.
I won't give up.
It's over. Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. How'd you like that?
Must have missed it.
And one of my buddies just messaged me on Discord and trying to see what they were saying. Or, well, messaged the actual Discord, so I just looked over. It's like my grandfather used to tell me all the time that if somebody lived with me, or anyone for that matter, they go mentally insane.
Outbound from B7.
Copy. We've lost contact with B8. Send some men to check it out. We've got a schedule to keep.
Huh! Intruders! Seize them!
Engineering, this is C7.
Negative B7. Airbus delivers priority. You're on your own.
Copy.
Here we go. See ya.
We'll deal with you ourselves.
Looks like there's 2 consoles this time.
Double the sabotage.
If we can find the key cards.
Any cards?
Just the one.
2 choices. And only 1 single-use card. It's up to you, Cloud.
Console talks about big bomber shells. You acquainted?
We call them BBs. One's enough to blow you to hell and back.
Could divert them and give it a couple less shots to take us out. Make the call.
What does an AI programming core do?
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
A real quick giant robot, huh? That doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
So, move quickly or bombs? I'm pretty sure bombs.
From what you said, even one big bomber shell is too many. But I'll let you be the judge of that.
How did I get any work done
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
without, what's it called? Without all these key cards, you know?
Heidegger's got no idea who he's messing with.
So, where did we send the discarded stuff?
To a storeroom for defective equipment, I'm guessing.
That's so. You think these defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to warrant a little detour?
Maybe.
I say we grab them.
If we get that far.
This guy's a businessman.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Everything Shinra has told you is a goddamn lie. Mako is the lifeblood of our planet. Those greedy bastards are bleeding it dry. Y'all gotta rise up.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
The people put me on TV. I'm gonna drop some truth.
Thousand Gil says they cut the sound.
Oh man.
Surprise, Grounder!
Get ready.
I got this. Watch yourself. Can't afford to be reckless. Give him your all.
Not my best work. No holding back.
Enemy contact!
We can't afford any more delays. You need to keep those components coming. Do whatever it takes.
Let's do this. No holding back. That's that.
I'll be okay!
You know, looking at our forefathers and whatnot, you know, how America first started and some of that. Oh, anything really. I mean, if you look at it, everything we have obtained is by force, not by strategy.
Find any cards?
So I'm going like,
And this time we've got 3
you know, all these
choices.
protests
Take
and
your
everything like
pick.
that. I think the reason why they say you can't do a violent protest is because they know for a fact if you have a violent protest, you will most likely win. Like, you can just go right on in there and just like kill everything, but because of the Constitution, they can't kill you without probable cause.
AI programming core. What are you thinking, Cloud? Should we get rid of it?
It's just like a random thought that was in my mind, basically.
M-Unit. Another type of enhancement.
Your call if you want to nix it.
Let's see, 1, 2, is there a third console? No? Alright. No, there is. There is.
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you want to get rid of. It's past time we taught Shinra a lesson.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
Just imagining their faces when they find out. The more M units it's got, the tougher it'll be, right? We could do something about that, if you want.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Serves you all right.
Yeah, she's a bit of a Fantasia addict, I guess. I'm not sure.
I tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in my entire life.
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's watching. Times like these, you gotta save her.
Oh no, if you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. I'll lose my damn mind if it wasn't attached. Ooh, there's a box. Don't you like box? But stick is better. I'll praise the stick.
B5, this is engineering. You need to pick up the pace. We're running dangerously low on components because of those terrorists.
Copy. They're here! Stop them! You'll pay for this. Here we go.
Gotta be careful.
Bunch of pushovers. Come on, y'all. Let's see what kind of...
4 consoles. And never enough keycards.
Well, Cloud, if you stop chopping up people and just ransack them, I think you get more keycards. I might be in some trouble here.
big bomber shells. We should divert them if you think it'll improve our odds.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
Heidegger's got no idea who he's messing with.
Think we've done enough to weaken the robot?
All that we can, at least.
It's all good. The stage is set. All that's left is to hijack Heidegger's show. We're coming up on the exit. Tifa, detonator still in range?
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Right.
There's our key card.
An AI programming core. Should we discard this or something else? AI programming cores help it move faster, right? Divert it or not?
That's an M unit, right?
Yep.
This is our chance to really stick it to Shinra. We should think it through before we make a decision.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Just imagining their faces when they find out.
Concentrate.
Brace yourself! Ready to rock! Scream for me!
This won't take long.
Let me hear!
Oh shit.
Going in. That's that.
Okay, these things just die. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. I see you, Ezra. For the love of God. Okay, I just part and made a circle. I need to go back this way. Yeah, I was just saying that earlier in the stream that I might want to grab me a that VTuber thing for like being maybe a Snorlax, because it probably will be better since it's basically my damn logo right now. You know, my little emblem thingy. I have no idea what it's really called. Maybe an avatar. I think that would be no trouble with a 3D model because you could probably rip it from Arceus. Well, Legends of Arceus, whatever. Oh wait, it was called Pokemon Legends Arceus, I do believe. I literally can't remember. Actually, I think I need to go the other way. No? Guess I was going the right way. Leave it to me to get lost in the hallway.
That just leads back down.
Shut up, Tifa. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I was trying to figure out that one.
Not that way.
I took that picture just because I needed a icon or whatever for my channel. I've been on YouTube for so freaking long, and I just made it basically.
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
I think it was like 2008, 2007 when I made my account. Can't really remember. Oh god, there's two of them. They're multiplying. By a factor of 2.
Status report. We're making our final adjustments. Work faster, or you'll hear it from the brass.
Look, they're still prepping it.
They're here! Hold them back! Tie us every second you can!
Oh god, John's here.
What is the status of my adversarial report?
Here we go.
These motherfuckers have spikes on their shields.
As expected. Deploy it at once.
Ready when you are!
That was an order.
I probably need to get on like Blender, maybe something like that to, you know, rip the model and then, you know, make it my own basically so Nintendo won't, you know, stick it to me. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is not good. Let's see. None of that will help me here. But that works.
Y'all never had a chance.
Hey guys,
Oh god, no.
looks like a performance assessment, don't you think?
We'll figure out its weaknesses as we fight it. As long as we stay focused, we'll be fine. We can do this.
For real though, we need to talk victory poses. Something coordinated for the live on camera finish. Could blow up big.
Yeah,
Start
I was
a
thinking
trend.
maybe,
Vito.
well, since my icon actually has it where the Snorlax is wearing a headset, might want to do that. Probably add some human-like features of a hair and so that. Probably a t-shirt here and there. You know, make it a parody so Nintendo can't really
No
do
way we're
anything
getting
about
back
it.
up that pipe.
Keep looking.
Or Game Freak for that matter, but I think they like the free press anyway. Oh god, this is it. Nope.
No holding back.
Okay, Tono House is my excessive area or whatever.
Too bad.
And it's lightning, of course it's freaking lightning.
Keep it together.
About damn time.
God. Barrett, you needed to have a special ability. Come on.
Time to fry. So now.
I have no idea what lifesaver is. Oh boy. Isn't that good? Well, my buddy Draco there, he kind of keeps bitching at me every single time I play a certain class in Final Fantasy 14 or any game for that matter. Because what happened was, I will play like a tank, therefore I'm Taxi. I play healer, same thing with Taxi, but also always be with me type deal. Be a DPS, whines because it takes too damn long to get anything done. You know, it's kind of like all those MMOs that have the trifecta shit, where it's like you got a tank, you got all this other stuff. I mean, that's what I was trying to tell, what's it called, Zio on the thing there, I think I'm saying that right. And he was saying something about how everything was kind of getting dried up in MMOs and so that, where things are not, you know, they're pretty much easy and so that. If you look at the game called Bless Online, for that matter, the only thing I liked about it so much was back when, not back when, rarely is a recent MMO, but Gideon there is like the only thing I had to say to somebody who ever played it to piss them off. Because it's a skill, what's it called, a skill check. Like, it isn't based on your skills or your level or anything like that. Your level does dictate some of your damage in that fight, but Gideon doesn't give a fuck. He will come for that ass, and he will spread your cheeks. And if you let him, basically. You just have to pay attention, make sure that your fighting skills are up to task. Like, if you play Berserker on there, the only thing I can tell you is, every time he does a projectile, or sometimes not, really, you jump in with your jump-in ability to get rid of him. And every time you do that, you can get a slight advantage on him, so if you're faster than him, you don't really have to do the whole skill check thing. But you'll still do minor damage to the guy throughout the fight. You run across this guy once you hit level 30. I think around level 25 is when you get World PvP unlocked, where anybody can just come by and smack you on the ass and say, I like your cut, G, type deal, you know?
We give it our all and we'll win.
But back when it first launched on PlayStation, as well as on Xbox for that matter, I have two separate accounts because of that. I protected the low levels as a Crusader. You know, the sword and shield guy.
We're gonna make it home. All of us.
I couldn't find a damn person that could take my ass down as a Crusader, because, you know, you get all that extra
That
defense.
goes for you too, Cloud. Right?
I mean, there is healers, tanks, and all that stuff in that game too.
If the price is right.
Right, when you're downed, you can't really be rezzed in the traditional sense where someone just like throws up their hand and you just get rezzed. No, you crawl on the ground until someone picks you up. And there's no timer on it, so it's all good. And I had it to where on launch, so that when you fight the first undead dragon, oh man, that motherfucker was so damn hard.
Open it already.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
It took everyone in the damn server came in to go fight him in low levels where, you know, speedrunning the areas to get there so they can get the XP for it, which they found out they don't get XP, they just make it harder. Because
you
the
think
more
we'll find the components we
people
diverted
fighting a
there?
boss, the world bosses
It's
and
like
so
a
that,
treasure vault.
the harder the boss is. So they found a way to speedrun the actual dragon
So, how do we
itself
do this?
to kill it.
It's simple, really. We move the
That
levers at
was
the same
an
time.
assload of
Got
archers
these ones.
I'll
spamming
take left.
rain
Which
of
just
arrows.
leads right, soldier boy.
And what happened was it crashed the server when all these rangers all fired at once. And they lagged so much that you can't really see nothing but damn arrows like if it was heavy rain. I was thinking of doing more, whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy 14 stuff, because I've seen my Final Fantasy 7, what's called, video for like, Reaper level 80 quests and so that. It's at 61 views now. Last time I checked it beforehand was like 6 months ago, or something like that. I think it was 6 months ago. And, it was 31. So, someone has either double watched it or something.
Emergency lockdown is currently in effect.
So we need to synchronize our movements?
In that case, follow my lead.
Nah, Tifa's.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1.
Emergency lockdown disengaged.
Hell yeah!
Barrett is
really
like
did
the
it.
most wholesome
Great
character
timing.
ever in
Right on
Final
the money.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Unless you count Hildebrand.
What y'all got tucked away in that vault?
Or is it Hildebrand? I can't really remember. He's a
This would
Goofy
be the
dude.
treasure vault?
That's right.
What's the catch?
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we gotta do it several times.
Ha! Not a problem.
Yeah, let's try.
They literally did not notice the other console.
Delta level security lockdown is currently in effect.
Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2,
His,
1.
I think his father is freaking hilarious.
Try to match my timing, okay? We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Alpha level security disengaged.
That was great, you guys. Let's keep it up.
My favorite
All right.
character of
3,
all of them is
2,
just Tolo.
1. Watch carefully. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
I like
Level
how he
security
just
disengaged.
suplexes
Think we've got
freaking
this?
Hell yeah! Bring it on! Ain't nothing I love
back
more
in
than
Realm
sticking it to
Reborn.
shit.
Oh my god.
Halfway there. Steady, guys. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
No need to grip it so hard.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
I fucking love that.
Focus. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it.
Got an idea. 7, 7, heaven, heaven, hoo-ah! 7, 7, heaven, heaven, hoo-ah!
What?
Hell no.
How about this then? 7, heaven, heaven, heaven!
Ugh. We're doing it my way. 3, 2, 1.
Shit!
I think I'm
We
getting
got
more
this.
dialogue from
3,
Tifa.
2, 1. Breathe when I breathe.
I get that,
Shake
John.
health. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security. Disengaged.
No
Oh,
way!
for the love of
You
Christ.
guys are naturals.
T-Phone, for the love of God, did you forget everything you just told the
Okay,
guys?
final round. Don't lose focus. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
I can't place the
Focus.
voice actor
3,
for freaking
2,
Barrett there.
1.
Delta level security. Disengaged. Disposal room now accessible.
It does sound familiar.
Finally. I was beginning to think it'd never end.
Hey, yo, Cloud, what's the deal? You really a bona fide soldier?
We didn't train for this stuff.
All that marching with no rhythm? How did you soldier on?
Okay, that's enough of that.
I love my
Let's
days
see what's
back in
inside.
World of Warcraft. From, you know, from the beginning till Wrath of Lich King. Those were like my heydays. Where I had a guild, had meaningful relationships in there, and everything was running good and everything.
Score.
I loved it.
It's just like Cloud said.
But
They say a job well
it
done
just
is only one.
died
I
off
say
so
take
freaking
everything
fast.
that ain't nailed down.
It's just all these people that I used to play with and so that didn't really drop off the face of the earth. No, what they did was they switched to a different server, and I didn't want to move because I have some actual real life friends I still, you know, play the game and so that in my world. So I was going, sorry guys, I can't really, you know, move on with that, and they didn't like that too much, but they had to go, you know. Just kind of how it went. My first ever, what's called guild I went into that actually started doing raiding stuff was back in Burning Legion, you know, the first expansion. And I just hit 70. They're doing recruitment for doing raids and so that. To where we, you know, basically go into Gold's Lair, which was a high tier raid at that time. They wanted to go straight in there with just all these newbies that they have just hit 70. Like, we all are just blue gear. This ended up breaking the guild. And the guild's no more right now. I mean, the name of it was The Watchmen. Oh man, that was a cheesy ass name anyway. Yeah, I still have some friends that are on there, and they asked me what the ever hell happened. I just told them like it is. The reason why that guild disappeared is nobody was around. Yeah, they were kind of going for that. The guild leader and whatnot. But you get those type of people that want to rush the game and get it over and done with, and just trying to get it done. I mean, you know how specifications were in that game? Where if you don't specialize in it, you ain't gonna be able to do it. So I had a guild leader screaming at me, which I'm a warlock at the time, telling me to, what was it, be a demonologist when I was destruction. And I told him, well, dude, I'm a DPS. And he goes, oh, you need to take control of this, this boss here. And then send his own shit back at him. and he just kept getting more and more pissed at me about it. That I couldn't hold the damn thing's attention because, well, I'm not a demonologist. You know, it's just old MMO tales from way back then. Now for Guild Wars 2 and everything like that, I loved it. Like, I still love it to this day. I'm max level on multiple characters. And the expansions, they're really good. And you have to earn flying. Like back in the days of World of Warcraft when they first introduced that. Man. Those quests were grindy as hell in World of Warcraft, but it was doable. But on Guild Wars 2, it's a hidden quest that you have to go and do. And it's only accessible once you unlock all the other mounts, and then you can get that Griffin mount. But then, after that, you can get a Dragon mount that does a lot more. Because the Griffin, all it really does is glide. It doesn't really fly. It kind of just helps you get from place to place pretty fast. But there's also that what's called Dragon that actually lets you fly. I think you can actually attack the mounts as well. You hatch that dragon from an egg and all that good stuff. And don't get me started on the freaking world PvP because that's a whole nother level of bullshit to deal with. Because it's not world PvP where you fight each other. It's more like you fight another server for dominance, basically. Like a server of people versus your server of people fighting each other, and it automatically jumps you to max level while you're in the PvP fight. So there's no bitching about your gear being bad or not, because your build, your gear, and all that stuff doesn't determine what you are.
X, soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows the truth.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone?
Would that I could. You strike me as the type to go on without head.
Ain't enough hours in the day to hold you to account for all your crimes.
And what a waste.
Barrett, dude, you're an American hero without being an American.
Okay then. Let's talk about wasteful indulgences. What is Mako? The life stream. The lifeblood of the planet. Our planet. But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh?
We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say. But for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the costs. As you must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's cause you brainwashed them!
Such methods are beneath me. As are you, my faithful stewardess. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor.
Wutai? The hell we are!
You still don't understand your role in this.
What do they do?
Don't you see? You fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to sell great and glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate.
Yeah, I really love me some what's called Final Fantasy 14 when my guild my FC used to be lively. You know, back when Realm Reborn we were just starting out. Everybody's nice to each other. We doing raids without mics on, all that kind of stuff. Then after that, they started forming cliques in Heaven's Ward, basically. And you know how this song and dance goes. If you're not in a clique, therefore you get kicked first. That type of deal, you know? So, what will happen is, anyone that did not get it right the first couple of tries, like, they omit, like, 2 tries. But once you get to 3,
sick of all of this.
they just get rid of you immediately and just get what they call a random, which is not even in the guild. We have 500 people and they didn't even get a single person in there. Not a single person. And they just get a rando. I can't assess them right now.
What did it do to you?
Big boy means
It's just that the damn what's called, my guild just didn't really get the whole message of, hey, let's try to get these people, you know, geared up and ready and so that ain't nobody do anything for free, basically. Like, they won't just make the armor for you unless you're like buddy-buddy with them. Like, what was it? Like, my buddy Ein, or my, couple of friends in the guild, like, Pat, or her husband, like, Arn, I called him, to help me out with some, builds here and there. My guild leader acts like he's fucking oblivious to everything that is in the guild that's happening. You know, one of those type of ditzy, ERPer, like, guild leaders. The ones that are way too enthralled with their characters. This guy is literally the goober that owns the guild and he can't really, figure out a way to actually control what's happening, basically.
I got this.
Let's see if something like that. There's silence. Sedative. Grenade.
Commencing phase 2 of the combat trial. You've seen but a fraction of this machine's true capabilities. Deadbuster ready to fire. Now show me how fast you can run.
Did he literally just say that? Tankbuster?
Coming at you hard and fast.
That was too close.
We need to come up with a plan.
This one right here. Want some more? You sure?
Buzz off.
Your efforts are futile. In a
I hate when they do that.
Let's take care of them first. Gotta be careful.
Okay, Ifrit, time to go to work, bud.
Have fun.
Oh, freaking god. I can't do anything with a melee character right now.
Let me handle this. Come on.
Any last words? You're mine.
Yeah, in Final Fantasy 14, I don't come across that many of these, you know, stuck up in their own style type people, for a lighter term, really, but they kind of just sit there on their ivory tower, thinking that they can't do anything wrong, they're nice people, blah 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 blah. I literally had one straight up tell me, in a raid, like, this is high level content shit. They were telling me, oh, if you're on bottom of my list, guess what? You're not getting healed. They literally tell me that shit. I'm like, then you call yourself a raider? Why the fuck are you healing then? That type of shit. I'm like, might as well just be a DPS or something.
No way. About damn time. Ooh, gotta love it. So now. Ain't done yet. I will watch you perish right there. This guy really wants to see us dead. Here we go.
Yeah, like Asmongold and all them. Oh boy.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop. Tell the whole land. Bringing the heat. Want some more?
I got this.
Yeah, I kind of get that as well, where all these streamers are just jumping the bandwagon because everyone else is doing it. Just kind of like the Five Nights at Freddy's thing, you know? If it's trendy, that means you can't make money from it. That's all the whole thing is about it.
Damn, all those drones. Time to do your thing, big man.
Watch and learn. Just make sure you got my back, all right? Damn it. Outlaw. Want some more? Gotta love it.
Of course, once the new expansion for Warcraft comes out, they're most likely going to jump back ship and go, oh, did it reclaim the throne? Are you fucking not? Every time I hear Discord go off, I had to look to my left just to catch what the hell just got said. It's all good.
I got it. Here we go.
I keep getting harassed by some of my buddies that says, if you have a gaming PC, why the hell are you not playing on it than your PS5? You're like, because PS5 is PS5.
It's coming.
It's ready to be
Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah. Light him up.
I also have some buddies of mine, such as you, John. I see your ass in the freaking chat somewhere. That you prefer to play on consoles because it's way the hell cheaper than actually playing on the PC in the long run, so you won't have to upgrade it too often.
I got this. Let's finish this. Now. Keep it all you've got.
Oh god, I wasn't close enough.
You brought this to a man like yourselves by opposing us.
Don't give up. You're up.
Let's
Give me your best shot. That hit.
Oh yeah, do y'all ever get nervous in an MMO when you're a healer? Guys, I literally lose my shit if someone even drops below a third of their health.
Gotta be careful.
Oh yeah, I've never understood why there's people like this where they just say you ain't paying my sub, so shut up type deal. Never understood how that even came as a term.
Want some more? Gotta love it. Want some more?
Oh yeah, as for my mic right now, I'm using the, what's called the 3D headset that PlayStation gave out, which is the $100 one. Somehow, it's not as strong as my Blue Yeti. For speaking wise, I mean, hell, the Blue Yeti literally is just a microphone. And I will defy John on this game by doing no side quests whatsoever. Like, this game can be done without it.
I got this. I've got you covered. Watch yourself.
I got this. Let's do this. Yeah,
I did it for Horizon Zero Dawn. where I did no side quests whatsoever because I just wanted to get done with the game as soon as possible, so I want to get spoiled by anybody. I beat it without doing a single side quest. I know that's blasphemy for most of the community for doing so, but how dare you do that? Whatever. But I'm like, I don't need any you know, fail safes to get me to go throughout the game. I'll literally pull stuff out of my ass that's needed to defeat stuff, you know?
We don't have long to get clear.
Take Tifa and get out of here.
I was wrong about you.
This ain't the end of the line for you or me.
Cloud!
Come on!
And his grapple broke. Yeah, funny thing is about my work, I'm a cook, and they keep kicking me out of work all the time because it's too dang slow. I have a lot of time on my hands, but so many games, you know?
Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now,
Hello, Zach.
focus on yourself. Move something. Anything.
Mr. Ghosty Ghost.
Good.
Spoopy man.
Easy does it. Slow. And steady. Yeah. Hey, who are you? Who are you?
Currently right now on DoorDash right now, making me well, making an order.
Oh, Cloud. There's still so much to be done.
I was thinking of going to work for DoorDash, go back to college to learn how to weld and so that.
Ah, he lives. Finally awake, are we?
You're...
Aerith. It's Aerith. And you are?
Cloud.
Nice to meet you again.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember?
Yeah, being a cook and so that, I get cut out of nowhere at work sometimes when it's slow.
And this is...
Like, I get barely 23 hours a week for that stuff, but my pay rates is close to $22 an hour for just cooking and so that, and doing to-goes and shit.
Flower bed. Lucky for you.
I refuse to do any other job in what's called the workplace nowadays that is not to-goes, because it gives me my most amount of money. I can go from having $22 an hour to like maybe even $50 an hour if I'm working to-goes, because I try to explain to the servers like this. You get like 3 tables a day, right? Okay. Those people could choose to stay there for hours on end, and you only get 1 tip, right? 1 tip. It could be like $2, it could be 0. It just have all this crap just show up, you know?
Could be.
And you can make a good night and so that sometimes.
I really don't mind.
Just having it is enough.
But and to go's,
It was a gift
how I see
from
it
my
is,
mother.
those small tips come more, basically.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Like, I don't
Listening
have to
again
tip
like
out
this.
anybody, you know, I
You
don't
should
have to
stay
give
a
the
while.
busters anything, I don't have to give the bartenders anything, other than my job at the end of the night when I leave an hour before closing. But, what happens is, I have 6 spots for to-goes. They come in and out really fast. All they want is their food and they get the fuck off, you know, type of thing. If they do it online, that's guaranteed tip. I don't have to put any extra work to it. I go like, here's your food, have a good day, that's it. But then, when I take the orders and so that, and they don't tip and everything like that, man, it is draining when they, make you go back and forth for little extra tidbits here and there. I even had a person that wasn't going to tip me a damn thing. They asked me, can I get complimentary drinks? Can I get complimentary money? No? Okay, really? Fuck off.
You will? In that
You know,
case...
type of thing.
Huh?
I'll see myself in. Thanks.
Oh, it's that guy.
And
This red hair.
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? A soldier?
Ex-soldier.
Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes, at least.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from merc stuff, right?
Huh?
I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Yes. But yet, I was talking about me being a healer.
Fine, but it'll cost you.
But yet, I had some buddies that
Date ought to do it.
they literally say, if you're on the bottom of their list on like Final Fantasy 14 or something like that, you ain't gonna get healed, basically. Not bottom of the list where they're on your shit list and all that. No. It means like the list of players, basically.
Hey, watch the flowers!
You heard the lady.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Let's do enough.
Real. I sense one. This is the first I've heard of it.
Because it was a classified ops.
I don't think that counts then.
Let's finish this.
Hey! Little help in your guys?
Where the hell did this boy go? There he is.
Alright, enough. Let's do this. See ya.
Good old what's his face. Now there you go. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it.
There's a shocking stick.
Wow, be careful!
I got your number.
Greater resistances, lightning has no actual weakness. So I just had to beat his ass. Good to know.
Brace yourself. Stop. What you waiting for, bodyguard? I'm right here. Come on, tough guy.
All good. I'll end it.
I have no idea if this is gonna hit.
Come here. Gonna make me work for it, huh? Well, lucky for you, tough guy. Submit professional. Figured this dance of ours could use a spark.
Oh hell no.
No holding back. All right, that's that. Enough. Coming for ya.
Oh my god, man.
Soldier boy.
I'm still waiting on John to finally get onto my server on Final Fantasy 14, but his cheap ass keeps going. I can wait a little bit longer. The game's already downloaded. You still have a subscription, and you still haven't done it yet.
Here we go. Let's go. Bless me. I love this. I'm coming for ya. I won't give up.
He's in the chat right now, so you can tell him yourself.
Let's go. Too easy.
Game over.
Ah, fuck me. I'm just looking over to my left now on Discord here. Man, I haven't looked over here for a second. Man, that's TLDR right there. I love Fanfrit and all that. I still love the people on there. I mean, I like the people on Excalibur a little bit more. I like them a lot, basically.
Really? You will? In that case... Huh?
I'll see myself in.
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
Because it was a classified success.
That's that.
Hey, little help in here, guys?
And what's wrong with being a Lawfell? I love being a Lawfell. And it annoys the fuck out of people when I keep using the surprise emote about 10 times a day. Well, 10 times a person, really. People give me head pats too.
All good. It's over.
Good old what's his face. Look at me up. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it.
an inch off. If I had to guess.
Time to burn.
Oh, that did take a chunk off his health a little bit.
Bodyguard, I'm right here. There's no way. Let's go. What you waiting for? Oh, come on, tough guy. Step it up.
Time to get serious. Well. Any last words?
Come here, soldier. I will wait. That's a hit.
Bird.
Oh, my first ever class in Final Fantasy XIV was being a monk.
Gonna make me work for it, huh?
It was a very fun class. I loved it all the way through. It's still improving here and there.
Figured this dancing
But
bars could use a spark.
I fell out of love with it. Then I started doing some magic classes and so that. Like, I used to main friggin' red mage, like, hard on there.
Let's go. Too easy. You cool soldier boy. Here, no way.
Oh yeah, I played Summoner all the way through, and then I started playing Scholar back in the, what's called Realm Reborn. And then suddenly my guild took more interest in me because of my my choice of being a scholar and so that. Go, oh, he's a healer. We can take him into Bahamut coils and so that. But my first Bahamut coil, Bahamut 4, like the very first one, 4. I hated it so damn much. It was pain. It was literal pain. They didn't yell at me or any of that. They just thought it was funny. But as soon as I got put into that, what's called fights and so that, oh man, it was funny. Like I literally just said, "Yep, we're all gonna die," and they go, "Don't say that." I go, "We're all gonna die. We are not winning this."
No escape.
Where that came from?
All right.
Luis.
Are we having
Let's do this. Calling fire.
Heads up.
Hello? Watch your step.
All good.
Oh yeah. I still love that meme where what's called Red Major's limit break. Larry blinds people. Oh shit! Looks like I'm actually getting somewhere with this guy.
You've got it all wrong, man. I just wanted to...
Cloud! No!
Huh? They... Sir! Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Go get the girl.
Sir!
That's some
The hell?
Weird. They're not attacking.
Hey, open up!
Come on.
Over here!
Now, one of the theories that one of my buddies had when I was playing this at the beginning, and I got mad at him because he was trying to tell me some spoilers for this. Which there's no real spoilers, really. I mean, I already know the story all the way through. It's just that the Final Fantasy remake is not really a remake. It's more like it's telling a story, but differently. It's like these little hood-like creatures here are dictating that the playthrough is always the same. Like, Jesse was not supposed to survive the explosion, what my friend was telling me, but they just allowed him to live and so that. Like, I don't believe that at all, really.
Come on.
Nothing! Up there!
Hey, no shooting!
Like, and otherwise, the ghosts there are just basically part of what's called keeping the timeline pure, basically.
You're done.
Sir!
We bring her in one piece. What now? Run!
Move and I'll shoot!
Oh, no, you won't.
But sir!
Could drop that.
But how, Cloud? How would I drop that? Are you planning to throw your sword?
She needs help. Okay.
What's the holdup? I can't get to her! Some kind of magic trick?
I'll probably do a stream about how my guild looks right now in Final Fantasy 14 and my current perspectives on it, basically. But I'll probably do that at different dates, something like that.
Over here!
Go to hell! How do you like this? Yeah! You're out of time!
Come on, Cloud. Why can't you just jump off there? Physics is not your problem.
Let's move.
It's called fantasy, not physics.
Cloud, give me a hand.
They're in the attic. Should we pursue?
Maybe.
But sir!
Partners got it. We are out. Beginner's luck. More of those things.
It's like they're guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
Of course they're guiding you, they're trying to protect you. Random lady. Your destiny is to get stabbed by Sephiroth. Get impaled by his long thingy.
Need to stay ahead of him.
Prep for exfil.
Or not.
You know, I always wondered if Yoshi P would be crazy enough to add what's a Keyblader as a actual class in Final Fantasy 14.
I don't know.
Just have it like a tie-in from Kingdom Hearts. I bet you it's gonna happen at some point.
Okay. Up for crossing the rooftops? See that pillar over there? There's a station right by it. Shall we mosey on over?
Let's.
I'll be most disappointed if it just turns out to be a, what was it? A, crossover where you just get a cosmetic to turn the big-ass sword into, you know, the Dark Knight sword into a, key, basically.
So, what's next for you?
Who cares what Disney thinks? They're already destroying freaking Marvel. Might as well do it with Final Fantasy.
Back to the Sector 7 slums.
You know how to get there?
Yep.
Of course you do.
Oh, I think, Zio, put something in the chat a long time ago where,
That's super familiar.
That Final Fantasy 14 might be a good fit for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Dunno. Hey, don't Turks keep
Like
an
for
eye
a
out for potential soldiers
world
and
for
stuff?
them to
They do
explore,
more than just
basically.
scout for candidates. Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations.
Hell, I'll lose my shit
Extreme
if Final
prejudice.
Fantasy 11 got in there.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Back to my question. So what's he to you? Looked like you knew each other.
Maybe he thought I could be the greatest soldier yet.
Forget it.
You mad?
Careful. Not a lot of room.
Gotcha. Thanks. I actually haven't traveled by rooftop before.
Be surprised if you had.
It's honestly kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself up with some of these small potions. It's kind of funny, I started out as a cat boy on Final Fantasy 14 and ended up being a Lawfell because why not? Then on the regular, I just kept getting head pads and so that.
Give me a moment. Don't just run off on your own.
I'm pretty sure that Cloud would have had you as a girlfriend if Sephiroth did not have to be a cock blocker on that one. I think it was just looking out for quality, I guess. Because you look at Tifa, that's quality. This one right here is wholesome. wholesome. And then you got the
So
skimpy
does no
girl
one
that
live in
wears
these
a
buildings?
freaking,
Nope. No
you
one
know,
to get
mini
mad if we make
skirt,
noise.
big ass pontoons on her chest. All the different stuff. Yeah, basically, a mother that will make the husband the greatest food ever, and then you got a drinking buddy as a wife of Tifo, basically.
Looks kinda rusty.
I'll go first. It's pretty old. Be careful.
Okay.
Easy now.
You worry too much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled. Shit.
I love that. She doesn't need help and then it just breaks on her.
That was unexpected.
Come on.
Thank you, Cloud. Ah, there it is. The wall. You know, I thought about leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
Too dangerous?
Too much. Whole world bursting with life. Maybe.
Yeah, can you believe what they're doing with
sometimes,
Overwatch now?
even now.
I mean, they have Overwatch 1 where it has no freaking story mode whatsoever except for the occasional events that allows you to have a little bit of backstory.
All those dreams.
Then they take it out,
Growing and blending together
which is one of the
into
better
something
game modes,
greater.
really. Then you got Overwatch 2, which is going to be sold in two parts, where one is the multiplayer, which is going to be free to play, but what they don't tell you is that Overwatch 1, you know, the very first Overwatch and so that, is going to be replaced with Overwatch 2
After all,
as
I
its
can't count on
what's
you to
called
wait.
combat and so
Sure
that.
about this?
So therefore
See
it's
for
not
yourself.
free, it's just a free upgrade, if you can call it that,
Maybe I'll go
to
on ahead and
Overwatch
leave you all by
1,
your
basically.
lonesome. Just
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
then you talk. Tell me a story.
Lady, if you don't get your bitch ass moving.
Not for free.
Cheapskate. You're
Oh,
Huh. Gotcha.
you're killing me here.
Nothing.
I never would imagine that a girl gets a much amusement in freaking scrapyard. I guess it's the way she lived, I guess. Most girls I know just want to go eat something.
You good?
Of course. My hero.
Never a dull moment with you.
That a compliment?
Not really.
Thanks anyway.
For the love of God.
We're getting closer to the station.
What do you mean she joins the
And so,
party? She
we'll
was
probably
already
run into
in
a
the
few
party, damn
monsters
it.
on the way. Huh. There's a face that screams, "So what?"
I fought scarier things in my sleep.
I lost a lot of friendships when I played them against, played against people in StarCraft, basically. They looked at my profile and saw that when they did the whole reset of people's, you know, skill level and so that. Since I put that system in, they can't see what my actual stats were, and I was like destroying them and all the different stuff.
Leave this to me.
I don't think so. So,
I usually play the Protoss and use like a lot of zealots and some of that at the early game to fuck
So,
with people.
Cloud, you don't know the sun's that way, do you?
Then I adopted one of my friend's ideas into one of my builds, which was
That's the world I know.
I was
You sound proud of
being a
that.
Zerg, but I just kept making castle, well, not the castle, the actual main base multiple times in my main base. So it will block off everything, and I will have a massive amount of, you know, spawns that I can make.
Stations there. Oh? Thought the world you knew didn't include stations.
Ha ha.
It's just really, really good, basically. To ransack people if I need to.
I can't believe this is happening.
If you would all just please calm down.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Come on. There's no need to shout.
Popular place.
Yeah, well, it's got a good view of the reactor.
It's on fire!
What a show.
They know that. Don't worry.
Oh, didn't expect to see you here. Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, on your way home from the church?
that's right.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Did any debris hit the church?
Not debris, no.
That's something at least, but you may not be so lucky next time.
What the hell is she doing?
Hey, you know a way to get topside out of...
Cloud, wait!
Oh, leather bracelet. And magic defense drops. There's physical. I'll buy one of those. And how did I... No. Oh, there we go. For some reason it was... I don't know what to say on that one. Titanium, I think it was. Yeah, I'll just keep the titanium. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just put all the elements I can possibly get my hands on Cloud here. That way I can have like a way out if need be.
Look at all that smoke. Gosh, would you like a bowl of marsh stew? The perfect blend of sweet and spicy.
Deck is all clear!
Rope's good! Go!
I might be cutting the stream soon, once my food gets here, so I can eat and quite chill for a bit before I go in at work and so that. But I tend to stream multiple times in a day if need be.
Let's go.
Which it's kind of my style, so that's how it goes.
Another Turk.
A real man on a mission.
On the hunt, more like.
For me? For you?
Don't know.
No, I think there was a old game I used to play called Repels. On I think it was on G Potato, like Golden Potato games and so that. And it was a really, really good MMO. It's just it just died on me. And it didn't go that far anywhere. Like, I think I got battled by Steam at some point,
but a great place
and it's
to
on
lay
there.
They've got
I mean, there's also that game called Cabal Online. I love that one too. I mean, they made you work for your subclasses that you turned into.
Target weaker prey.
The soundtrack was okay and everything like that. I mean, for some reason, in the desert region and so that, you literally had guitar riffs all the way through the whole thing. But man, you'll lose your mind playing in the ice area because it sounds like someone's moaning in your ear 24/7. And not the good kind of moaning. Like the moaning that you hear when someone gets done with the bathroom. That's the moaning I was talking about.
That didn't work. Maybe it's broken? Pretty sure this path we're on loops around too, so...
I think we can literally make that jump.
Wonder if we can move this.
I would say so. You got a big old boy here known as Cloud that can push it. I would have to say my favorite summon in all of Final Fantasy, you know, Primal, or whatever you want to call it, has to be Alexander. That guy just knows how to do flair. Especially with Ultimate Alexander, I never got to do the fight because, well, people kept locking me out of it. Like, they don't want me to play with them on the FC because they have a click going. Or I get into pugs and we never make it to the phase that I actually want to see, you know? which is the final phase.
Still a fair ways off.
Well, we did take a detour. Getting tired?
Ultimate Alexander was never a good thing for me.
I'm feeling a bit hungry. How about you?
Amazed.
You're in for a snack.
Don't have time for that.
You'll want to make time for my mom's cooking. And that's the final word on it. We'll get home quick and eat ourselves stupid.
This lady's already talking about bringing you to mom. Oh man, she knows how to get a guy pretty fast.
Get back.
I can fight too, you know.
See ya.
Go on!
One of my hopes and dreams is to see a remake like this, but with Final Fantasy VI. That would be the shit. Seeing Kefka in his gloriness. I mean, I loved Kefka in Final Fantasy XIV, where he was an actual fight. I mean, hell, they made the normal and the primal version of that freaking killer. There's a gold materia there. I guess it is. Yeah, I'll probably come back here later at some point. I don't know.
It's away!
I wish you kept sleeping. You're done. Get ready.
This one's for you! Get him!
Nothing to it.
Ooh. That wasn't good.
Get back.
I can fight too, you know. That was close.
Anyway, what was that?
Glad that's over.
I guess I accidentally held onto square and he did something. I don't know. Alright, some type of new combo.
Don't think it'll open. What to do? That gate just doesn't want to open, does it? Maybe there's a way to get over it? For you, at least.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna save it right here. It's been great chatting with y'all and so that. Y'all can still chat with me afterwards, whatever, but I'm going to eat my food, you know, rest a little bit, all that stuff. I'll see y'all next time.